Welcome back to the channel. Today, I made an upgrade guide for Town Hall 15, and let's walk through it. I've got my upgrade guide here, and look at this. I have gone through exactly of what buildings you should upgrade. Not only the buildings, but the heroes, the troops and spells, and even the pets. And then at the very end is my order of the troops and spells. So I'm going to go through this one by one each tab and walk you through my thought process of the upgrade guide Town Hall 15. But the link up for this will be down in the video description, and all you have to do is when you go there is you can go to the file if you're on your computer, go to file, you can make a copy, and then you can make a local copy on your Google Excel drive and have it there, and then you can edit it that way, or you can go ahead to file, download, and then you can download any version like this to an Excel, to a document, to a PDF, and there you go. That's where you can go ahead and check it out. But the link to this will be down in the video description. And of course, if you enjoy this guide, make sure you do use a content creators code. If you use my code CarbonFin, 5% of that purchase that you do make goes to help support me, and I really do appreciate it. It goes a long way. But here we go. So obviously the very first thing you've got to unlock is the Town Hall. So, of course, maybe use a book of building or something onto that and upgrade the Town Hall. Okay, then the laboratory, so you can start upgrading troops and spells, which I'll get to that a little bit later. Then we want to go to the clan castle, and notice in the very beginning part of this, like all the way 1 through like 10, is everything that focuses on your army, everything that affects your attacking ability. Defenses can come later, but you want to focus on how you attack and play, right? So you unlock the clan castle, then you unlock barracks level 16 Electro Titan. So you have that new troop. And then you do the spell factory, the recall spell, so you're able to use that. And then the pet house, which is Frosty. And then you'll notice I don't unlock the pets until a little bit later. The rest of them, about like down to 19, 21, 22. The reason why I'm not upgrading these guys right away is because then you're able to then upgrade Frosty in here, so you can start upgrading him right away and use your Dark Elixir, which I know there's a lot of Dark Elixir. But yeah, so that's why there's a little bit of a gap. But of course, upgrade your army camps. So make sure anything that affects your attacking ability. Then we have here, number 11, is the workshop, the battle drill. Well, you could skip this if you can request this from your clanmates. Then you go with the monolith. Then we're starting to get into defenses, right? The monolith is going to be a huge defense, hitting your heroes, your troops, whatever, in the percentage basis. So definitely a very important defense you're going to want to grab. But then the most important 100% is that invisibility spell defense. Next up is finally unlocking the pet house. So you get the diggy, and then you need, if you don't have the gold pass, you'll need to unlock and get the elixir storage so you can start to get the next 2 pets in order to get to the poison lizard and the phoenix. And then after that, we're going to Town Hall 2, finally upgrading that Town Hall. And then you have to upgrade your Dark Elixir storage so that you can then upgrade to level 2 for the monolith. And now is when I'm going to the Town Hall and getting that to Town Hall level 5. Next up, after you finish the Town Hall to level 5, which 11, 13, 14 days, crazy, then we're going to go with the expos, right? So expos are going to be next, because if they're ground expos and you're trying to stop queen charges, those expos are just nasty. They're so difficult to get through. Then you got to upgrade some gold storages in order to upgrade the Inferno towers. And then I want to upgrade bomb towers for splash, for like ground attacks. Anything going over it is going to be devastating. And then more splash, which is going to be wizard towers I like to do, air defense, and the red air bombs, because dragon types of attacks. And then I go into the archer tower, but of course, make sure you do the double archer tower first out of all the possibilities. And then I go into the cannons, double cannon first, and then mortars, and you can see it's kind of scrolling all the way down here. Next is your heroes. What I suggest is I'm going to do my king last. So I'm going to, as you can see here, once my queen's maxed out, so the queen, warden, and RC, I really like those out of all the heroes. So do the queen, then the warden, and RC, queen, warden, RC, things like that. You can use. Then here comes the troops and spells. So once you unlock the Electro Titan, that's the first thing I say to use because then you can start to use Electro Titan smashes. Those attacks are super strong at Town Hall 15. Definitely something you want to do. And the last one is going to show you exactly the order that I'm going to be doing it. So keep that in mind. I'll go through that a little bit later. But this is where I said for casual players. So if you're a casual player, this is something I maybe recommend, like using an E-Dragon or upgrading that as well. Like for me personally, I'm not upgrading the E-Dragon all the way until the very end because I don't use E-Dragon. So obviously adjust this to whatever you use the most and bring that up. But I would say do not upgrade your poison spell, your jump spell, or the bat spell. I don't know. I haven't tested or found anything really good with the bat spell. That might change, you know, from the time I'm recording this. But you definitely don't need the poison spell right away because you just get that donated. Same thing with the jump spell. Get it donated inside your CC. Why do you need to upgrade that? It doesn't matter. The drill as well. Get it donated. But yeah, then wall breaker. So this is what I suggest is to upgrade your lightning spell because you carry more lightning, so you can do lightning style attacks. Heal spell as well for hogs, hybrid types of attacks, heal them up. Then the barbarian and archer are very important because when you pop that king ability, the level of the barbarian that spawns from the king is the level barbarian inside of your army here. And then you can do the E-Dragon if you want. The wizards are nice, obviously, for cleanup to help speed that up. If you're worried about like super wizards and like a blizzard, well, you're going to get maxed blizzard or wizards inside your blimp anyways. And then the recall spell, definitely try to upgrade that because probably there'll be something cool that people figure out how to use it. But we have then the minor giant minion for cleanup, the witch, the golem, and then of course the wall breaker. So hopefully this list definitely helps you guys through the troops and spells. And then now we have the pets. What I want to start off with is Frosty, because Frosty and the Frost Mites are very strong. And then I'm going straight up to upgrade the Phoenix to max. I think the Phoenix is going to be super strong with that ability, so you get the extra seconds when you get revived. So then I'm going to max out Frosty again to 10 levels. So I'm going to have level 10 Frosty, level 10 Phoenix, and then I go 5 levels for the Diggy, and then I go 5 levels for the Poison Lizard, and then 5 and 5. So I kind of jump back and forth. But now this is what I'm personally going to be doing when the update comes out. Is I'm going to be doing the Electro Titan first, and I have 6 books of spells, which I don't need that many. 2 hammer of spells, which is going to be very convenient. 1 book of fighting and 2 hammer of fighting. So you're asking, Carbon, how do you have 2 hammer of fighting? I have 1 right now because my cooldown is already gone. I could buy 1 immediately right away from the shop. So that's what's going to be very nice. So I'm going to use the book of fighting on the Electro Titan, and then the hammer of fighting on the max level because you don't have to worry about resources or time. Use the hammer version of anything on the final levels, on the most expensive things. And then I'm going to use the book of spells on the lightning spell there, then the hammer of spells on the heal spell because why not? And then we have another hammer of spells on the final level of the recall. So I'm going to go book, then I'm going to go here on the hammer of fighting on the minion because it's a lot of dark elixir, 310,000 plus. I use Lalo attacks and I need minions to help clean up, so that's very important to me. Then I'm going barbarian, archer, wizard, minor, giant, golem because I'll use those in terms of like Sui Lalos and kind of protecting my queen. Then the wall breaker, witch, and E-Dragon. I don't use the Witch or E-Dragon really ever, so I'm just pushing them to the very end. And of course, I'm saving, again, the poison, the jump, the bats to the end because I'm not really going to use those or get them donated inside of my CC. So yeah, and of course, it is definitely appreciated if you guys use my creator code CarbonFin, if I even can remember. But again, hope you guys enjoyed the video. The link is down in the video description, and let me know how it helped you guys, or if you're going to be doing something a little bit different. But like always, hit the like button, subscribe down below. See you next time.